the season that was. Season number 1, boys and girls, is in the books. Ladies and gentlemen, the Millennial ManCave, Season 1 with Detroit Lions, 7-9 finish. Big 3-game win streak to finish off the season. Where odds are probably going to have a middle-of-the-pack draft pick for the first round and for going forward. But, you know, it was kind of a weird season. Like, we checked the standings. A lot of teams were either really bad or really good. And we fell somewhere in between.
To put us all in point is that, like, at 7-9, we were 1 win away from being our division champion.
Yeah.
The other 2 were 8-8. The Packers and the Bears.
So there's some potential for us next season, guys. As you saw towards the end of the year, we played Phillip Rivers out, but we gave Deshaun Kaiser a chance.
He looked great.
He looked pretty good. He's more of a mobile quarterback. He throws a proper overhand ball. Who knows what's going to happen, guys? But this is the episode of our first offseason with these Lions. The question is, what are we going to do? So, of course, usually you guys will see us play it through. You know, you'll see a full episode of us discussing and going through stuff. With the offseason, though, guys, it takes a lot of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take little snippets. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You guys are going to see the draft. You guys are going to see some potential free agent signings. And then we're going to give you guys, of course, any trades we possibly make. Leading off.
If possible.
If possible. Leading off with what we're going to do with our team. What it's going to look like going into game number 1 of the next season. So, guys, sit back. Enjoy the ride. Time to hop into the draft. You ready, Jeff Tom?
Advance.
Let's get it, buddy. Let's go. I think I'm really happy with, you know, where we went. I thought the 3 big wins at the end of the season gave us a lot of confidence. A lot of confidence going into our next piece. So we got some free agents available here, guys. Let's go take a peek. You know this was a big area that we got to look into.
So what are we looking for?
Well, let's look at it this way. We don't need help with like a Le'Veon Bell.
Nope.
He's fine. He's locked down. We may look to a Lacey to maybe replace a McFadden. More of a power back, a little bit better, but really, let's keep the funds. We got $98.6 million to spend. So what do we have here? We have a center, Fulton. We don't really need him. We got Marquise Pouncey.
Yep.
And we got Mike Pouncey.
Yep.
Overall perspective doesn't make much sense. On the right end side,
this is where we could use some help.
This is where we could use some help. You got a speed rusher here in Young at an 80 overall. This probably really helps us out.
Yep.
So I think we should jump into this. Let's see if we can make something happen here. So 14.2 over 3 years is what Willie Young is asking. He's 32. That's not bad for a lineman. They too typically last, you know, into their mid-30s, so we probably can get a couple years out of them. I'd be okay with this, and because we probably need one really bad, I'm even willing to up the salary a tad.
Fair. I can agree with this.
Let's make him the offer, guys. Let's see if he's interested. Make the bid. Throwing it down. We're top-notch right now. So we got Hewitt at fullback. Not a big issue for us. We got Ripkowski and Will Johnson. Both really good players.
Is that Mario Williams?
That is Mario Williams, where I was about to get to next.
Jeez.
So we got Tank Carradine. And we also have Smith.
So Carradine actually really turned a corner for us towards the back end of the year.
He definitely did.
I don't think it's worth it to us to pay Williams to regress Carradine.
Exactly. But where I am looking, though, is a little bit further down in a Dre Kirkpatrick.
Always been a fan. I never understood why he was. I'm always been a fan. Go ahead.
We need some help at corner.
God, fuck, do we ever?
So this for me is a big one. There's 7 guys making a bid at Kirkpatrick.
He's still young.
He's only 28. I'm willing to give him a multi-year deal. Let's lock him down. He's got good speed. Maybe he's not the great catcher, but I want him to swat balls down. That's what my expectation is from him. Let's throw him a little bit of cash here. We got money to blow.
Because think how many times we were burnt on like the long ball.
Oh, just
so if he can stay with that,
too many times.
I'm okay with this.
We got the money to spend, guys. Let's get up there and let's try and knock down a Kirkpatrick. Bilal Paul, we don't need. We said halfbacks were
happy.
Good. Okay, Mabani was actually a guy we were trying to acquire.
Yep.
Who's pretty much a free sign for us here. There's also Branch. They're both 33. So, some potential there. No defensive tackle here in Williams at 31.
A little younger.
Little bit younger, which may not be bad for us. Because you got, look, Tomlinson at 75, McClendon at 74. So, we definitely need an upgrade here somewhere.
Oh, God, I know.
So, I'm almost okay to go with the better overall at this point. Let's get us an 80 and maybe get a 1 or 2 year deal just to get someone.
He wants a 1 year.
He wants a 1 year? That's perfect. Let's knock this out of the park here, guys. We're going to give him a 1 year deal. We're going to start getting some better overalls on the field because defense was a problem area for us in the last season.
Yep.
I'm almost willing to jump in and get a second one, the second defensive tackle, because you need two backup. You need a backup, and really, do you want to go down to a 75? At this point, I'd be willing to go down to the bit younger Williams.
Agreed.
Unless there is something else here in particular that we should be looking into. A Lawrence Timmons could be a good sign for us as well. To jump in with Hightower. You got a 36-year-old Dansby who's really not going to cut it for us going forward.
Then you got to get him off the books, though. That's the thing.
We will, and I think maybe we can probably throw him into a trade or something. We got Jackson here is available at corner as well. Looking at our depth chart, we definitely need more help at corner.
God, do we ever.
I would be okay in putting some money into Kareem Jackson. Great speed.
I'd give him 2 years.
A good catch. Yeah, 2 years will probably work for me at 30 years old. We can get him to 32. We'll give him a bit more of a signing bonus. Let's kick that offer up a little bit. Obviously, we don't want to overspend, but we want to make sure that we're giving a good enough deal to lock down some upgrades for the next season. What were we saying we're going to go into? Williams, let's give him a small offer here. I'd give him 78 minus 1, eh?
Why don't you load up the defensive tackles? Maybe there's something else.
They're right there. Tomlinson and McClendon.
No, I'm saying, like, L2 it.
Well, we're going top 100 right now.
Okay.
We're going top 100. We can go predict quarterbacks.
Ha!
Just no. Just no. Phillip Rivers dropped to an 83. He's 36. If we're going to offset Phillip Rivers, do we go and look for a backup?
We should.
To Deshaun Kaiser.
We should.
Is that the game plan right now?
We should.
With that being said, do we look for a little bit maybe of a younger opportunity in a guy like Savage or Foles?
I've always been a Foles fan.
Like something that we don't have to spend too much, but still like a half decent overall in case we got to call somebody in here.
Geno Smith, I don't
to
mind
make
either.
an appearance. So looking at some of the stuff here, guys, obviously there's not too many opportunities. We got,
Derek Anderson.
We're getting into some older, no. We're going back up here. Do not even show me Landry Jones because I will not even discuss it. I don't want to see it. Nick Foles is a guy I could get behind.
I'm a fan.
Let's get rid of that Phillip Rivers contract if we can. We'll ship him out somewhere. I'm okay with signing, 2 years will probably work.
Yeah.
That'll probably work. Let's try and lock down here a Nick Foles on a backup deal. Not likely. It looks like he's not really going to look to us there. Do we bring in a disgruntled Colin Kaepernick? He's mobile. He gives us a little bit of an opportunity. He's
looking for nothing on the dollar right now.
Yeah, we might be able to get him for cheap. I'm almost willing to, on a 1 year deal too. I could probably make that happen. We can give him like a tet. Oh, the Bills are still going to beat us out, eh? Let's up the ante a little bit. We're going to give him 3.3. See if that gets the job done. Let's get up there. Yeah, and then we're going to withdraw the offer for Foles. We'll take that mobile quarterback. Maybe wide receiver has some opportunity for us here. So we got Westbrook. We got Marcus Wheaton, who's actually a half-decent receiver.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Wheaton.
Vincent Jackson still kicking around. You got Doxson.
I'd entertain Jackson.
We got Mitchell, Boyd, Roberts, Anderson. So there's some okay receivers.
Jackson's not that bad.
He's 35, though. He's 35. I see Westbrook, and I'm very interested because he's 24. He's 6 foot, a good route runner. Probably a good upgrade for 93 speed. Keep that in mind right now. That would be super beneficial to our roster. I'm willing to throw him some money because if you do remember, we were very short on our wide receiver options.
Oh, we had
come late in the season.
Yeah, because we lost Brown.
And I'd even be willing to probably get maybe like another mid-70 guy just to get out there because we were super short on wide receiver, and you can't be having that kind. I'd almost even look to find somebody who's maybe a little bit taller for a deep threat. Potentially a little bit on the younger side. Maybe a Darboh. 73.
6'2".
6'2". Great speed. Great speed. This is a project player for us. I'd be willing to invest. And he's a Michigan boy. Shout out to our boys in Michigan, man. Out there in Alpena. Let's lock him up. Darboh. Kicking it out there.
Okay, so let's continue on.
We're going to move. I think tight ends were okay.
Tight end, we're happy.
I'm very satisfied with our tight ends. Miller and Doyle are both monsters.
Left tackle now.
Yeah.
So
there's not much kicking around here.
Clemens is technically our best option because Stanley apparently either retired or walked away.
Yeah, Staley is most likely gone. So let's get best available because we're in a little bit of a problem here.
We're in a pinch.
Yeah. Okay, we still got O'Smelly kicking around. We
Centers
still
were
got
fine.
the Pouncey brothers. We
Castro-
still got Castro.
And not one right
we
tackle.
don't have a right tackle. So we are going to feel the hurt on the O-line again this season.
Well, who knows? Maybe we'll see it in the draft come through.
Potentially. That's a good call.
This is before any of this.
Okay, so let's just sign some guys to get some guys on the roster. Looking at our ends, there's Tank Carradine. There's Golson. I mean, this is a tough situation here because I think Carradine really did pick up his game.
Yep.
But we do fall off a little bit on that backside with Smith being a 2.
Golston, I don't mind.
So we could look there. We got Mabani coming in. Do we want to look at another tackle on this side? What's our right end side look like? Yeah, so we're going to look into Young. There's Houston. There's Curry. And we could get a backup from this side as well.
Yeah, I would bring in a backup.
I jump in on Jones at 28, a speed rusher. Big boy, 6'4". I could probably get behind this. Let's throw him down a deal, guys. We are going to... Ooh, okay. So we're going to be a little bit of a battle here. We might need to spend a little bit more dough to upgrade that defense. And I don't mind doing so if it means that we're going to start kicking up and picking up our team here. So we're looking... Yeah, we're looking okay there. So Walden is okay in my books. A little bit on the older side, of course.
Not much available, though, unfortunately, for us right now. I mean, if you want to get a guy...
younger here at 25 and Beagle.
Just to have him kind of learn and grow.
Half decent speed for a linebacker, actually. I'd be willing to entertain a 1-year deal here.
His tackle's decent.
Just to get some backup. That'd be a nice little acquisition for us. Donta Hightower. So here's the middle linebacker piece that I feel like we could use an upgrade at. Williams is going to cost us. That's 100% certain. Dansby at 75. I'm saying we look at, a veteran presence in Timmins who's got at least a good year or 2 left in his legs, let's say. I'd be okay in putting some time into Timmins. You're going to have a great, great balance of a Hightower and a Simmons.
I don't know. Can we look back? Okay,
Timmins. I'm saying Simmons. I'm making limited Simmons.
Let's come back to middle linebacker because I know our strong safety and free safety is still
and TJ looks like he's ready to get something done.
Yeah.
So I'm okay to pass up on that. We put some offers here at corner, which is money because I'm happy with Poole as a 3rd.
Yep.
And really, if Burrow's got to come in, not a big deal. I think those are actually not too bad. Sterling Moore is actually not horrible. If we want to get an upgrade on our 4th corner, if we sign the rest of those guys.
It's a 1-year deal.
And I'd be okay with the 1 year.
I mean, he's a little short, which I'm always concerned about with corners, but...
Hey, he's got good agility. He's got good speed. Got half-decent coverage. I'd be okay at a 1-year deal. And I think we're going to need it. Let's get that upgrade there. Looking at our safety, so we got Jarius Bird. But we got Butler here. We got Pryor.
Pryor I can do some business with.
Blackman at 33. Okay, so for Young, we don't have much. Pryor the 3rd has some potential.
Pryor I could get behind.
I mean, he's only a tad better than what we have.
But,
Good speed, though. I like what I see in the speed and the hit power. And he's looking for a 3-year deal, so we'll get him till he's almost 30. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I mean, he's only asking 6 over 3.
So I'm willing to up the ante here a bit. Let's see if we can lock down ourselves an upgrade at safety. That's money. That's money. Strong safety, we should have Rashad Jones. We should be fine. Yep, at 89. We also got Dems kicking around. Everything else here looks okay to me. Kicker and punter. We still got Justin Tucker.
Unless they
left. We still got Marquette King.
We're fine.
Not a problem. So we still got $12.8 million in cap kicking.
So you want to bring in Timmins?
I thought it would really help us at middle linebacker to get him in just because of the current situation with Dansby being like 35, 36. I think on like a 2-year stopgap, he'd be really helpful to us, especially as a run stopper in the middle.
I mean, if it's going to be a 1 year anyways, he's asking 2.
I'm okay with 2.
Okay.
I am okay with 2. Obviously, I'm not willing to overpay. I think a $2.5 million salary over 2 years is not a bad deal, and it already puts us up there at 1. This should give us a half-decent upgrade to at least be like an 84 defense.
Let's advance.
And I think that's more than enough for us. Let's go to week 2, guys. Maybe some official signings here. Obviously, we had to go D-heavy, and I feel like hopefully we're able to make... Okay, we got some contract acceptings here.
There you go.
Pryor the 3rd, Moore, Reed, Clemens, Timmins, Jones, Mabani, Kirkpatrick, Beagle, Westbrook rejected, the wide receiver.
Declined.
Darboh accepted, Young accepted, Jackson accepted, and Kaepernick accepted. So we almost got everything we requested and
Everything
required.
except our wide receiver.
That's a
and
pretty
Matthews.
good. That's a pretty good offseason for us, my friend.
I am okay to walk away with my head held high.
I still want to see if we can get that receiver though. I don't want to give up. I'd be even
elsewhere.
okay with a Marcus Wheaton.
I like Wheaton also.
Former Steeler, he's got good legs at 90. And bring him back with his boy, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell. I mean, he's only 27. We could lock him down till he's 30 for a half-decent contract here.
Oh, I'm a fan of Wheaton's.
Let's make the offer. Let's
He's a
lock
great
down.
3-4.
And we're battling out with the Patriots right now. And you know how much I hate the Patriots. You know this. So let's see if we can get this one locked down, guys, before we head off to the draft.
I'm just ecstatic that our secondary is now vastly improved.
Rejected Wheaton. Player declined our offer. Let's go back and see if we can talk. I want to acknowledge it. I acknowledge that you declined my offer, and it's highly unappreciated. So I'm coming back. Can we still talk?
Do we not have cap room? Or
No, we definitely have cap.
roster space?
He just seemed to
He
want to
signed
go
elsewhere.
somewhere else, eh? Okay, there's still some guys here. There is still guys here. Roberts is 6'2". Inman is 6'3". Does he have some legs? 88 speed for a guy that fast. Or that tall.
Catching.
Not bad. I could give him like a 2-year deal for sure. Again, we're just trying to help out our wide receivers right now. Because we can't leave it up to Marshall and Amendola and freaking Brown all the time. And God forbid we have another injury come down. We definitely need that extra. Michael Floyd's even still kicking around. Like there's some half decent guys.
Oh,
here.
Dorsett. He's fast as shit.
What's his speed?
He's not
kicking
tall.
At? 96 speed.
He's fast as shit, but he's not tall.
96 speed. This could be a silent gun for us. 83 catching, 96 speed. This might be a guy you throw in a flat. I'm willing to sign him at a low deal if you'll take it. I'm okay with that. Yep.
Okay.
Let's see if we can knock down those two. I'd be a lot happier with our wide receiver depth. Because losing Brown did hurt us. Like Amendola's good, but he's a solid 3. Boom, double accepted, sir. Let's head off to the draft. That was a good offseason for us.
That was actually I was concerned as all how there's no way we're getting all these corners.
I'm only worried about our O-line. Right now, that's my only worry.
It's actually the tackles that are killing us.
Are you ready to head to the NFL draft?
Now or never.
Let's get it done, boys. Oh, I got the free agent recap. I'm kind of curious, guys. It's our first time seeing this whole offseason piece. So I'm really curious to see. So these guys are still very... Mario Williams is still there. Shipley's still there. Curry, Kendricks. So there's some half-decent players here in case we do need. Like Bryant's there at a DT if we need it. Mm-hmm. We could end up getting another one here. And I think you're right. Like, we really do have to see kind of what's available, right? So nice little piece here. It kind of shows you where everybody's
So where
signed.
did...
That wide receiver go?
Oh, there's goals. Yep.
The wide receiver.
Where's Matthews?
So Timmons went to the Rams.
Okay.
I thought we got Timmons.
Nope.
Oof. So are we short at middle linebacker still? Yeah, Hightower to Dansby. Oh, crap. Who's still available at linebacker? Will Lutz the kicker. I have him in the fantasy pool. Dawson. Robbie Coleman was around? He must not have gone to free agency. This must be like a lot of free agent all-around signings. That's my thought here. Because it can't be that it's the other way around. Okay,
he went to the Colts. Westbrook.
Yeah, and Wheaton went to the Pats. You bastards, eh? Okay, with that being said, I'm curious to see what's still available at middle linebacker because I do worry about Dansby at that 36 age. So we still got a run stopper there.
Who
at
knows?
30
The
and
draft
Robertson.
is still here. We can assess this after the draft.
We can, but it's always good to have an idea of what's kicking around there.
Fair enough.
I'm excited to actually see TJ Watt.
Yeah, he's actually his role now.
Gonna be able to come out there. We let Ninkovich walk.
Yep.
We're getting a little bit younger. We got the 12th pick.
Very, very, we can pull some decent player here now.
We could trade, make a move, or do you want to...
Well, let's see. Go trade away, because if it's anything like 17, they'll give you the offers.
Review offers.
There you go. So they're offering us a
Chicago,
first, 32nd.
Yeah, 32nd. So last pick.
Fuck that.
Yeah, no dice. 26th, a bunch of seconds. 21st, 4th pick
These
in
are
the
all
next year's
year.
draft. Yeah, no. So nothing that makes sense for us to be upgraded. Let's go take a look.
Especially because we don't have our second rounder. Remember, we lost our second rounder in the Victor Cruz
and the
trade.
Victor Cruz trade. So we got a quarterback here. We got an end, a safety, another safety, a wide receiver, tight ends, quarterbacks. So a lot of opportunity here to get some players. But the question is, what do we need? Are we looking by organizational need?
We have a minute.
Hold on. You can pause the draft, though. There's a way to pause. We learned this from some of our viewers last time. There you go. Draft is paused.
Okay. Good to know.
Thanks, viewers. We didn't forget. So, we're looking at our depth charts here. Obviously, areas that we need to look into for offense. Our quarterback looking at the future if it's not Deshaun Kaiser. Wide receiver could use some help potentially. But look, left tackle, right tackle, problem areas.
I know.
On the defensive side, we could pretty much upgrade anywhere.
Free safeties.
Free safety and left outside linebacker are both areas of concern.
But the thing is, the free safeties are scheduled more as a second rounder.
So based on our scouted projections, so these are guys that they're telling us to go for.
Yeah.
Look at the draft board as a whole. That's not there. Unscouted. So this is really the shot in the darks.
Yep.
We really don't have any idea.
Which is not a good place to be when you're 12. Drafting 12
So based
overall.
on combine score, so they're saying second round talent, first round talent, and Vance on the wide receiver.
You got Weathers there, down there, as a first round. Keep going down.
Also, we got the left end here, Carey, which is an area for us that we could probably use some help. B-.
Like if you go all the way to the bottom.
First round.
Yup, Dawson.
I'm just looking at draft grades too, guys. So we're trying to figure this out, what our best options are. So yeah, Dawson Weathers at middle linebacker could be an opportunity for us. Good hit power, good block shed, good tackling.
You can always move over to the left side if need be.
Yeah, well, middle linebackers usually can adjust to the outside.
And there's your left right there anyways.
Here's our left and Tyler Skinner. A little bit bigger, 6'1", 229.
It's a good name.
Good block shed, hit powers, Moves are, I got right tackle.
That would be a big move for
First
us.
round talent. Defensive tackle. Here's some potential for us. 7.3. Vasti Becton looks really good. A- hit power, B+ tackle, and a B pursuit, and a 7.3.
Vasti? Is that the first boy to be drafted by the MMC?
He looks really good, and he got a 7.3 in his combine score. So I'd be very interested to see what this boy can bring us.
We gotta hit it out of the park, man.
We
gotta hit it out the park.
Are we happy with Vasti Becton? Sorry, I did draft him.
Okay.
That's our pick. Vasti Becton, 79 overall out of the draft. He's already better than Dansby. He's going to start. 85 speed at middle linebacker is insanely good. 91 hit power, 6'2", 236. He's a big boy. He is a big boy. In true talent. That's, I think that's an okay organizational need for us.
Okay, here's another trade away. Let's see if they're going to give us...
So it's our third round now.
You're not going to even see what they're going to give us for a trade away?
I don't care. We need organizational needs.
Okay.
We're looking at available. Let's look at our scouted. So the left end is still kicking around. All these guys really are not projected to be much, though. So we got a third round talent here at middle linebacker.
Yeah, but we go back-to-back middle linebackers.
He looks really good, though. Hey, he could always move to the outside. There's always
right
potential
tackle
for that.
in the fourth. I'd rather not lose that.
4.8 though, his score.
Yeah, not the best.
But a good run blocker, no less. I mean, let's not rule it out, right? I'd say it's definitely a
we got a
potential
free
for
safety there as well, but see, we're getting to the C's.
Yeah, I don't like seeing those. That's for sure.
Now we're like 5 and 6.
Yeah, we're down to 6s now. Okay,
unless we go completely off the board, players that we haven't scouted.
I mean, we're taking a bigger chance.
So we're gonna go for Henry.
I'm okay with Henry, or if we can wait it out, I'm okay with taking one of these guys.
Well, Stammer looks a lot more polished.
He does, and again, a potential to move out to.
Worst case is a trade piece.
Hey, if he moves out to left outside linebacker, I'm okay with it.
Okay, Stammer.
I'm okay with it.
Draft him.
Yeah, he looks pretty solid. Looks pretty damn good. Late third round.
Excellent pick. Wow.
There we go. True talent.
Came in 78 overall.
Not bad. Not bad. MMC, I'm pretty happy with our draft so far. We really helped out the defense. That was an area of need for us. We called it out. Let's see what else we can find now. So if we go back to our drafted, these are going to give us the most... Oh, not drafted. Sorry, scouted. It's going to give us our most accurate. So at free safety, there is Howard Ivory, Robert Hale, Willie Noy.
There's a B minus, C plus.
Left outside linebacker.
I think it's worth it right now.
5th round talent, though.
Yeah, but 7th. We're drafting in the 4th.
5th round. 5th.
I feel like you might as well take that.
6.
It's a left outside linebacker, which we need anyways.
But I mean, we got the middle linebackers, which I feel like is going to carry us over. Do you want to take a shot here? A little bit of our unscouted potential, if you will. So they got halfbacks. I don't even want to look into that. I think we really got to focus on organizational need.
Left tackle.
5'1". 5'1". I'm kind of looking at the combine score. That's where I'm kind of hoping we can get some sort of an idea. Strong safety here might not be that bad. Yeah. 7'1", and I'm pretty sure strong safety was an area that we needed, or was it free safety?
Free safety.
No, it was free safety. Okay. So 7'2" here.
Take our quarterback, left tackle again.
Another left tackle. 5'7" though. 7'2" halfback.
Strong.
Wow, so it's really heavy on the wide receivers. The strong.
Right now
safety.
we're in the 7th round forecasting.
Yeah, just looking based on these.
So unless we go, like I said, complete like off the board,
and just kind of take a chance.
Yeah.
Okay, let's scroll back up here. Let's not go too crazy. We're heading way too far down.
We're in the 4th round right now.
Okay, let's get back. Do we want to look by position? Is that perhaps an area of opportunity for us?
Go left tackle.
Left tackle. You know, there's Colston at 5'7", draft grade, 5'8". So Colston's the closest, but he's projected as a 6th round.
How about right tackle?
On the right tackle side,
Jesus,
not looking much better.
They're all undrafted. So then how about free safety?
Free safety, 7'5", Banks Herrick.
Undrafted.
But that's a good combine score, though. Sometimes you got to kind of look off the board. He ran a 4.48. His 3-cone was really good as well.
You want to go this? You think we can hold off? You want to go this way? Because that left outside linebacker to me was money. And it was a guy that we already like kind of cued in on.
How about quarterback? I think as a backup for Kaiser, it might not be bad to potentially look into something. Draft grades are not really adding up. Our best player here available is actually this Todd Lester guy. 6'2", he's 23.
Lester the Molester Kockenstein.
Mobile quarterback, projected to be an early 5th rounder. Which is right about where we're at.
Let's try it.
We're going to go with him?
Let's try it.
All right, Todd Lester. We're taking the quarterback.
Good pick. No, you reached. Huh. 62 overall.
We reached. But we got ourselves a backup, no less. Let's make our next selection, 5th round.
That free safety, if he's still available.
We're going to look at the free safety. Oh, Sheldon Reese. Was this the guy you were looking at?
That was the guy I was looking at before.
Well, let's go for it then. You liked him. Let's jump in there. Good pick.
Okay.
He's 68 overall, but he's going to grow. Sometimes you got to get those little sprinkles. Little sprinkle.
Free safety?
You know what? If that free safety is still kicking around, I think for the sake of organizational need.
Yep. Thanks.
Malcolm Natiel's here. Seen as a 7th rounder.
We're in the 6th. I mean, we could really realistically go
7'7".
We could take Natiel and Herrick.
Let's see what this guy gives us.
He's the fastest.
He ran a 4.6. Not bad. Good pick. 70 overall.
I'll take that.
Not bad. Not bad. And our last pick of the draft.
I still say we go off the board and get the last free safety. Something just tells me.
But we got to look organizational need, though, which is tough, I know. Left outside. So we did hit some key points.
Unless, you want to go defensive tackle if there's one of those bad boys. Or even right guard.
See, it looks like a lot of halfbacks are available. Here's our free safety, Kevin Wallace, 7'2", wide receiver. Do we look for another wide receiver?
We just signed 2 of them.
7s for strong safeties. I'm hoping that, like I said, the combine score.
7'6", strong safety.
Yeah, 7 strong safety, 7'1" at corner.
That's not bad.
Gilbert Brooking. Really going off the board here, though, guys. Sometimes you got to look outside the box. 4'5", 1. Wow.
For a punter.
Did you even, do anything when you came to the combine? It looks like you just kind of sat and picked your ass. Yeah, free safeties. That's about it. So we didn't get any help on the O-line front.
Unfortunately, no.
So what's our last pick here? I'll leave it up to you.
I still say we keep going to the defensive side of the ball.
And you want the safety? Banks Herrick?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good name.
Banks Herrick it is. You reached. 66.
We tried.
He's fast, though. He's fast. Maybe we convert him to receiver if he had hands. Okay, so our draft recap here, guys.
Overall, I think we managed pretty well.
I thought we did okay.
For our first draft, I'm happy.
I thought we did okay. We got, 79, 78 for Stammer and Becton. We're going to hop in right away. We got some projects in Leicester. Reese 68, Natiel 70, Herrick 66.
So actually, Leicester's the worst of the bunch, but
yeah,
not bad considering we did not have a second-round draft pick.
We did not. So now it's asking us to adjust the roster.
Thank you, Victor Cruz.
Change player positions as desired before the season starts. Okay, so we can actually move one of those guys to left outside linebacker. Like if we want to take, let's say, Buddy at middle linebacker and say, hey, we're converting you to the outside now. Yeah. Or Stammer. One of these guys. Who's got more speed off the edge? I'm almost more inclined to put Becton there.
Really?
He's got more speed off the edge, 85.
I know, it's just...
But you know what? Stammer has more acceleration. I'd be willing to make the move with him.
Okay.
It's not an upgrade. Goals. Is that under edit? Yeah. Left outside linebacker. That's where we're going to put you, bro. That's where we're going to put you. And I think he takes that starting role now, too.
Can we go cut
Rivers?
Yep.
There you go. He'll take over for Walden.
That's money.
I think our middle linebackers just got a hell of a lot faster and a hell of a lot younger. That'll be fun to watch for years to come. Okay.
Can we just take a look at the corners right now? The corners, I'm happy.
Yeah, little Dre, little Jackson, little Moore. Now Pooley goes 4. We got depth at corner now, which makes me really happy. We still got a couple areas we can work out. If we can offload Rivers, it sounds like we are going to give Kaiser.
I'm fine with this. He looked great.
Yeah, I was definitely okay with him. From a speed perspective, he's got some mobility. Yeah. And the 83 for Rivers, if we can even get him for a draft pick just to get his contract off or potentially help at maybe defensive tackle or on the O-line or something, I think that's a good deal for us. So we're gonna look into some trades, guys. Stay tuned. The next part of this video will hopefully be a trade, or we'll give you some sort of update or where we're sitting going into the season.
Yeah, we have nothing on the right tackle apparently.
Yeah, gonna be an issue. Catch you in a few. All right, guys. After some searching, some soul searching, we found a spot to drop off Phillip Rivers to get that contract off the books, get younger. We found left tackle Matthews from the Cowboys, and are going to flip over Phillip Rivers, a 3rd and a 5th. Unfortunately, we had to go a little draft heavy to get younger on the O-line and to get a better blindside tackle for Deshaun Kaiser going forward.
It's a necessary move that we had to do, and now we got to work on that right side.
Right side it's going to be, guys. There you have it. There's the first deal. $18.9 million still left in the cap room. They're saying quarterback is a need for us. We're looking to the future. That's Deshaun Kaiser. Stay tuned. Look out for that right tackle. Guys, we're back. The next trade happened, and you can see our dance partner, the Cowboys, came back for seconds.
Apparently by fluke.
It was a random look. We were looking for middle linebacker, being an organizational depth now for us with the drafting of our 2 linebackers. And we moved out some older guys, some contracts in Walden and Dansby. And apparently their right tackle was young and at least an 81, which is what we were looking for.
He's on what we got now.
4-star player, well improved on what we got. We had to throw in a 2nd-round pick, but guys, when drafting an organizational need, and like for a player that's going to grow at the position, it's a win-win for us. It may be an overpay, but in our eyes, we needed to shore up that O-line. Yep. If Le'Veon Bell's going to have some running opportunity, and if Deshaun Kaiser is going to have time in the pocket to continue to grow as our quarterback of the future. So there you have it. There's our second trade. Let's go back now. We freed up some more cap. Now showing $18 million.
Oh, God.
Available.
Rivers was making like 20.
Yep. So there we go. There's your updates, guys. So now we're a B. Now we're a B. You got Dawkins and Matthews taking over. Left tackle and right tackle. Awesome Elliott Pouncey and DeCastro holding tight. Deshaun Kaiser taking over as our starting QB of the future here.
Yep.
Some upgrades at wide receiver you guys saw. Inman and Darba. Not really any too much big changes on the rest of the offense side. Now it's up to us to play some better football.
Yep.
Manage that ball better. On the defense side, here you go, guys. Here are the big upgrades. So Tomlinson jumped to a 77. Stepping up to now take in that defensive tackle role with Mabani. You got Young and Carradine coming off the ends. Stammer, Hightower, and Watt now officially going to be the 3 linebacker spots. Stammer jumps to 79. You got Becton here ready at 79 as well. I'm excited to see J.J. Watt take over. At safety, we got Pryor, who's at 76. So a little bit of an upgrade on Bird. So we got 2 good free safety opportunities, but I think an upgrade for us potentially in the future. Kirkpatrick, Moore, Jackson, Poole, now taking over at corner. And, of course, our stud strong safety, Rashad Jones. No change on our specialist side, guys. Justin Tucker, Marquette King. And, of course, our returners, AB, now properly back in his spot. So,
with Dorsett to follow, because you know Dorsett's got wheels.
Oh, yeah. So now, guys, we are going to advance it to the regular season.
It's time. So stay tuned on the next episode, guys. You're going to see all these tweaks, these maneuvers that we put into play. For better or worse, you'll find out on the next episode.
The home opener, or the season opener. Let's see. Who we playing? We
Oh.
are playing the home opener against the Arizona Cardinals, who I believe we had some issues with last season.
Who didn't we have issues with last season?
I don't know. At least not 7 teams. Guys, stay tuned for that episode. Hit subscribe. Turn on those notifications. Make sure you're following. The franchise is already going into season number 2.
That was quick.
It was fast. We're loving it. We're excited to see Deshaun Kaiser take over here. Are we going to turn around this Lions franchise? Can we make the playoffs this year? Or at least take that next step to have our foot on the gas to make the push? You're only going to find out if you stay tuned. We hope you enjoyed the off-season episode. Like, comment, guys. Let's get this video up there. Let's keep building the Shawarma Nation MMC family. Thank you guys for all the love and the support. Make sure you're following us across the social media. The MMC shop is officially open for business. Check out the link below if you want to get your hands on a Shawarma Nation shirt. Maybe the original MMC logo. Maybe the Millennial ManCave with the red and plaid. We know a lot of people like that. It's across tons of good goodies for you guys to pick up. Shirts, sweaters, pillows, phone cases, anything you can think of. Go check out our shop on Redbubble and get ready for the season opener. Chef Tom?
Keep it twirling.